Fries. The best combo made in the South since you and all became y'all. Arby's, we have the meats.
Come live your best life at Eastridge Residence.
It is no secret, of course, that when you head down to the Chattanooga market on Sundays, you have a chance to shop wonderful local vendors, go home with some great produce, maybe a pretty gift to give somebody. But did you know that very often when you go to the market, you can learn some things that are going to also benefit your life? And that is the case this weekend because CHI Memorial is going to be at the market. This morning, they are here with us. Brittany Hennessy is with the Director of Breast Services.
Correct.
Sorry, I had to think for a minute. Caroline Wolf is with the lung cancer screening. So one of the things that people have learned over the years is how important it is to Memorial that they not just have people come to them, but they go out. So y'all have these mobile units, right, Brittany?
Absolutely. We're here to break barriers with our mobile coaches. So that's the whole point of our outreach, is to make things accessible and easy for our patients.
You know, I keep saying the word units. You're saying coaches. That's a much nicer word. Because when people come to you, Caroline, in your case, it's a lung cancer screening that they can get. But I think from what I've been told, when you do that one, you're not just seeing your lungs. It's kind of your whole chest area, so even heart conditions can sometimes be noticed.
Yeah,
right?
So we take a picture from about your collarbone to the bottom of your rib cage, so we're mainly looking at your lungs, but we also do a cardiac calcium score and look at your heart as well.
So what happens if I came and I did it, Brittany, and you saw something?
So for mammography, we would have you come back into one of our centers, our brick and mortar centers, and do a workup just to assess it one more time, get some different looks and angles at what we're concerned about. And then we would refer you for a biopsy if that's the case. But we would be with you every step of the way, tell you what next steps are, things like that.
Are you able to if you see something day of, are you telling people day of?
No, we're not.
Okay.
That's for the radiologist to look at and assess. We're mainly just getting the pictures and just letting you know how you'll get your results and what next steps are for that.
I'll keep it with you for just a minute because within the mammography world, there are different types. So on the mobile coach, is 3D mammography part of that?
Yes, one of our coaches does have a 3D mammography machine, and so that one will be at the market this Sunday.
Okay,
so, yes.
Very good. Okay, so your turn then, Caroline, on the lung cancer. Dr. Rob Hedrick was here recently, and he, of course, is the designer of the coach. But I believe it's really is it for lung health too? Is it just cancer you're looking for?
Well, we're mainly looking for cancer, but if we see anything else in the imaging, we're obviously going to refer out to the next steps and make sure everyone's taken care of.
So if somebody came, I don't even know what the symptoms are for lung cancer, so would shortness of breath be one?
It could be, but there's usually not symptoms until you're pretty late in stage. So that's why we push for screening so much. Your survival rate is much, much higher if caught early.
So who do you think, when y'all are at the market on Sunday, is there kind of an ideal person you want to see come through?
Well, for lung cancer screening, there's a criteria. It's pretty detailed, but for anyone between the ages of 50 and 80 that are a current or former smoker, they can give our office a call and we can kind of talk through every point to see if they fall into criteria for high risk.
So do they need to call you before going on Sunday?
We take walk-ons.
Okay.
Appointments are encouraged. It'll be quicker for the patient. We can get their order written, but we'll have our nurse practitioner there.
Okay.
I'll be there and our whole team to get everyone taken care of.
Okay, and then what are the guidelines on mammograms? Is it still 40?
So yes, we recommend you come at 35 for a baseline mammogram, and then 40 yearly after that, unless you have some sort of underlying, family history or genetic, reason to have one earlier.
And same thing, you want to have people make an appointment?
That's preferred, but we always take a walk-on patient.
Okay.
So, yes.
And you mentioned the nurse practitioners who will be there. So I'm sure you're prepared for there to be folks who come to you who did not make those appointments, but they could at least get some information, even if not a screening?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Yes. Well, thank you both so much.
Thank you.
I always know it's you, Brittany, because you always wear pink.
Absolutely.
You represent it well.
Thank you.
So be at the Chattanooga Market this Sunday, 11 to 4, where you can get these screenings. They are painless and they are very, very helpful, and we hope comforting when you get the results you're looking for. But do call them to try to make that appointment. So for the lung coach, you want to call 495-LUNG. That's 5864. For mammography, call 495-4040, and I guess if you're a woman, you can do both.
Absolutely.
There you go. Thank you both.
Thank you.
Showing how you feel, it's been a while. Go ahead and smile. Go ahead and smile.